Welcome to another episode on Corey's Cave. This video is sponsored by microgreensmaster.com, which I own and built, so it's sponsored by me, but more on that later. So I want to talk a little bit about how I've been washing my trays. In the past, I've shown you that I use bleach or hydrogen peroxide, and I've given up both those. Bleach, a viewer actually posted about how it was a carcinogen and it was really bad, and I was like, whatever, that's not true, or that's going too far. And so I looked into it, and I'm not convinced that it is dangerous at all, household bleach, but I'm also not convinced that it's not, so I'm not using it anymore. I just didn't think it was good, especially with me where I tend to not want to use gloves. I just dive right in with my hands, and it's probably not the best thing to be soaking in through your skin. So what I've been using now is Dawn dish soap. Safe enough for a duck. Safe enough for me. Works just fine. Like, I don't know why I didn't always use that. I think it's probably I watch other videos on YouTube of people using bleach and hydrogen peroxide, and if I'm washing my dishes with dish soap, why can't I wash my trays with dish soap? This doesn't hurt the environment. They use this for cleaning up oil spills, and if it does hurt it, it's not that bad. So that's what I'm using now. But I want to show you a little bit about how I'm actually washing my trays this way. I was doing this indoors all winter long, so it was a little bit different because I have a wash sink, big deep sink you've seen before that I use, and I'm doing it outside now, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Now I've got a bin here, and I haven't used that bin yet for washing. That's why it looks kind of dirty. I just kind of rinsed some soil out of it real quick, and I've got a nice little stack of trays here. So I'm going to show you what I do. So just give each tray a quick rinse just to get any of the soil that's loosely stuck to it off of it. And I've been using cocoa coir, so it's really not that bad. It's another nice thing about cocoa coir is it rinses off extremely easy. It doesn't really cake up like soil. We get all these rinsed off, and then we will start up on the next part. Well, we've got all our trays with a quick rinse. We're just going to take and we're going to add some dish detergent, or Dawn, whatever you want to call it. I'm getting kind of low. It's time to get some more. And then we're just going to fill the bucket. Once this is full of soapy water, I'll let them sit for like 10 minutes or so, and then I'll grab the whole stack and I'll flip them over so that the other end can soak for a while. And we'll see what that looks like in just a minute. Check out microgreensmaster.com, a website dedicated to providing you with the tools and education you need to grow microgreens confidently. Use the seed calculator to calculate just how much it's going to cost you in seed per production ounce of microgreens or grams. You can simply choose a variety that you want to check into how much it's going to cost you to grow. Let's check out some bull's blood beets. Now, if you're only buying this by the ounce, it's going to cost you almost 10 cents per gram of microgreens produced in seeds. You can also check that in ounces to see it's going to cost you $2.70 to get 1 ounce of bull's blood beets microgreens. However, if you were to buy that in a pound, you get much cheaper cost here. Go up even more to 5 pounds, cost continues to drop. You might be curious to see how's the cost change if you selected a different type of seed, say organic.
Well, here you can compare. We will select organic beets. Once again, we'll go with 5 pounds, same as above. We'll switch to ounces. You can see how much the cost difference is if you go with organic seeds. $1.12 per ounce of microgreens versus 64 cents per ounce of microgreens. Now that cost increase of going organic may be worth it, but it's good to know. Maybe we want to see what's the difference between if we were going to grow amaranth instead of bull's blood beets. What makes this comparison especially interesting is you can see that the seed price for 5 pounds of bull's blood beets is less expensive than 5 pounds of amaranth seed, although the production cost of the amaranth is far less than of the bull's blood beets. These are just a couple quick examples of how you can use the calculator to figure out seed costs. Also on microgreensmaster.com, you will find my entire course for free with much better details than what I offer on my YouTube course. Follow along on the videos and read the description to learn everything that you need to know. Also find blog posts with helpful descriptions on different microgreens and information on them. More tools and features coming soon. Check out microgreensmaster.com today.
I have just given the trays a little flip, let them sit for just a few more minutes, and then we will give them a quick little scrub. These trays have been soaking for a few minutes now, and because we're using dish soap, we need to use a dish sponge. And we'll just take it, I'm just gonna give them a quick rinse. Quick scrub it on both sides. Nothing too special. I'm not trying to be perfect. They're just gotta be, semi-clean. And I'll just do that to both sides of them. Use the Brillo side, because if you use the sponge side, especially on trays with holes, it will just shred it. But it works fine if you use the Brillo side. And like I said, they're not gonna be perfectly clean, but they're gonna be plenty clean enough to put dirt and seeds into. Only thing left to do at this point is just give the trays a quick rinse. And I'll just let them drain off for a minute and they'll be done.